So imagine my horror when Glen said, "This can't possibly be the yoga hall." When we first arrived to come and see the place, I mean, I wasn't convinced of moving because I liked where we were in our little farmhouse. Glen said, well, it's in the middle of nowhere, which is great for yoga actually, but our students were, you know, they're also there for holidays, so it wasn't really, couldn't holiday there because it's, there's nothing, it's just in the middle of the field. So we came here, Glen found this castle. And because I was joking, well, I'm not moving again. We have moved about 10 times or 13 times in our 20 years of being married. So I said, I'm not moving again. And I made a joke, unless it's a chateau. So he found this one. And then, so I was trying to find loopholes. And I said, well, where are we going to do yoga? And I couldn't believe it when he said, this is where we can do yoga.
Was the previous proprietor's workshop of the room. There were two huge woodworking tools. One was a big lathe, a wood turning lathe, and a big reticulating saw, which was super heavy. We had to take them apart. And when you walked into the room, when we first came, you could only walk through here sideways, a tiny little passageway, because it was absolutely chocker full of rubbish, basically, old furniture. There were bed frames, there was about 20 plus doors, a piano, wardrobes, you name it, it was up here, and there was piles of rubbish, piles of sawdust in this corner.
And so the cleanup started and took Glen and a friend and our workaway, Ellis, hi Ellis, about 2 weeks to bring all of the things down because they didn't just throw them out of the window. 2 weeks.
So what we had to do to start with, we put some wood up on the ceiling here, and we insulated all the ceiling, keep the beams exposed. We sanded the floor, treated the floor.
Say hello, Glen. Wow. Okay, so let's take a visit and see the transformation.
And then most recently, we have been working on the window over here. So I'll show you what we've been doing over here on this window. So we've been working in this area the last couple of days, Jay and I. The first thing we did was we leveled out this bench, this top here. We put some legs in just to reinforce it and support it. And then we had to do a lot of work on these windows. Yesterday I just redid some of the glazing. Someone worked on putting some new putty in the windows and gave them a fresh lick of paint, which hopefully you can see there on these window frames. And the biggest part of the job we had to do, which we took 2 days over, or Jay's done a lot of the work, we found that there was a big crack through here. You could actually see daylight through this section where the whole of this area here had dropped down a few centimeters. So what we've done is we've created a brace here out of metal work, and we've attached it to the sides here, and we've got some wood and some metal across here, and then we filled it in with lime render all around the side here, which you can see here, and across the top here, and we've reinforced the whole area, so we've hopefully saved it for a few more years to come. We've also made 2 new shutters, one on either side, so when we get storms which tend to come from this direction, we can close these shutters. So we've got new shutters and almost new windows, really. So that was a big job to get finished off, so we're really pleased with that. And we're also going to put some draft excluder down here, so it will all be finished off. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you the view as well out of the window. It's a nice place to work. So here's the view from this side of the yoga hall. So normally, or during the winter anyway, over in the distance here you would see the Pyrenees, but they haven't quite reappeared for the winter yet. And it gives you a bit more of a close-up of the work we did on the window here. You can just about see it's the new render there, new lime render, and down this side as well, all the way across the top.